apparently the code has been broken. Everyone, Mr. Poole has just presented us with the answers there in front of us, to which he said, "You know what? It's a waste. Please provide us all that we need." Good morning, everyone. Hope all of you are having an incredible time. The additional P is around $2.17. Please have a look at what is going to take place today. All right? There is a lot of activity going on, particularly about the time when XRP will complete its lunar phase. Additionally, we are aware of the particular timing of these occurrences that are being referred to as events. All right? Things are going to go from bad to worse in this situation. To get ready, let us. However, in the end, boys, regardless of what takes place, you should always remember, okay? Mostly due to the fact that the video for today is a little bit more on the frightening side of things, but regardless of what occurs, you should make every effort to avoid selling your XRP today. Do you agree? On a Sunday, in particular when the bear is present. Guys, he warned us not to sell anything. Just don't do it, regardless of what could be coming your way. Just keep going with it. That is to say, we have been doing it for such a long time. Is it possible that another year or so would be better? Do you really think you can even compare it? Let us start with the most important items first. I would want to begin by laying the groundwork for what is taking place today. Now, gentlemen, I'm a member of the XRP community, and I'm on the XRP forum. At this point, this is fairly fascinating. The 1st of June is not the day to abandon the ship. Okay, don't give up in your efforts to persevere. On the other hand, I'm going to be performing my happy dance today, folks, in honor of Brian Garlinghouse. As well, the score is 6-1. What's up? There is a decision, and it is finished. We may now put an end to our discussion about it. Not only that, but Bobacock has also locked his account today, which was done many years ago. How come? The reason for this is that the code has been broken today, people. To reiterate, JB is on the verge of becoming activated. Okay, now we have come to the conclusion that it is the two towers. I will say it again, the code has been broken, and that is the topic that we are going to be discussing in the video that we are going to see today. First things first, when we talk about JB, Donald Trump tweets out, "There is no Joe Biden." This is a direct quote from the president. 2020 was the year that he had left. Do you agree? Therefore, it is not a person. There you have it, dudes. Do you agree? It is not a human at all. It's the Twin Towers once more. That is very intriguing. Alright, once more, folks, everything is connected to one another. All of this is going to be mine. First things first, we are going to talk about Mr. Poole, and the code has been broken. Also, the code has been cracked. At this very moment, Elon Musk is making preparations for the day when JB will activate. The reason why J and JB are activating is because he is at 985 following as well, which is 589, which is what the resets guys are doing, okay? Therefore, he is making preparations for the reset that is going to take place in the near future. By the way, the Earth has just been struck by a strong geophysical storm, okay? So it seems like they are either going to blame something or they are going to blame something else, pertaining to the impending collapse, correct? Either it is a situation that occurs in the heavens, or it is the planet Earth itself, alright? And now we are here. So here we go. Even while I'm actually sort of enthusiastic about this, it's getting a little terrifying. Now, however, you shouldn't be scared, right? Once more, Mr. Poole sends out a tweet. He has activated a lot of incredibly attractive males. It's true that he sent out a period tweet. Okay, without further ado, period. It is over. Do you agree? Remember to keep the timestamp 1111 in mind. Similar to the last example, it is a recurring motif in Big Short, a shen. That is something that we will hear before it is too late, right? Okay, that gives us a lot of reason to be interested. Mainly due to the fact that what happens immediately after when we hear silent males, a massive explosion, to be precise. In a literal sense, right? There is going to be complete silence, and then all of a sudden you are going to hear a loud, thunderous explosion. This tweet comes out of nowhere, and here it is. Men and women, are you correct in saying that it is a tweet that kind of all prepares us for the future? As a result of this, Mr. Poole said, "Where will you be right to witness everything you see?" No, I am not sure. Because Mr. Poole tweets out at 3,311, and these numbers, alright? Smiling figure grin smiles, once in a concert he sees. I really hope I'm still living at that point in time. Just so you know, this is going to be the video that he tweeted out to the men. Moreover, in general, the thing that we perceive is a shell of a turtle, alright? To my mind, that sounds like military. Then, which of these is relevant to an explosion that is approaching from the horizon, right? I'm sorry. As a result, everything is completely dark. At the conclusion of this time, he did not publish any XRP. What is it? 44 seconds. 4 minus 4. Can you tell me? 8 is correct? I'm not sure, but it may be August. Maybe. At this point there is a great deal of material to discuss, gentlemen. To begin, I am completely at a loss for words. Alright, let's go. Let's begin by discussing the turtle shell, shall we? This new movie has a significant number of footage that were taken from the 1951 film Duck and Cover. Stay hidden and duck. Well, what does a turtle do to protect itself from danger, right? He is hiding his identity by wearing a shell, because David SCHWARTZ was referring to turtles in the previous sentence for this same reason. A group of snails ambush a turtle and steal its belongings. The turtle is questioned by the police, and they want to know what occurred. No, I am not sure. The turtle cries out in pain. Everything took place in such a short amount of time, possibly something like an explosion. Do you agree? The two of you are aware of what I am referring to. You folks are aware of what I am referring to, right? For those of you who are wondering whether or not we are making this stuff up, there are now individuals who are betting on the market, alright? There are currently bets being placed. I was wondering if this is going to be around exploding in the year 2025. This is fine. In addition, Mr. Poole tweeted this out the day before, and he has continued to tweet it out during this ongoing occurrence. There is an incoming. It is for this reason that he advised people to leave 17 cities in the United States, because something is going to take place. I'm not here to intimidate you, listening manga. I would appreciate it if you could give today's video a thumbs up and spread the word, since this thing is absolutely certain. This appears to be the kind of thing that may happen at the end of the world, right? This is the point at which we have not even begun to participate in the storm. Again, I want to emphasize that we have not even entered the storm yet. I know that many are wondering where the storm is. What happens is that this thing goes off. At this very moment, individuals are placing bets. It is comparable to a 16% chance. The fact that it fades off into a 25 indicates that it probably collapsed. It's just a moment, but I was going to talk about it right now. I was basically expecting that I would be able to ask the red alerts. Okay, so you get the point. Hey, we are aware that this occurrence is going to take place, and we have connected it to the collapse. The markets are going to behave in this manner as soon as this goes off, which is obviously correct since the markets are going to go after this. Alright, let's pretend that the markets are like this as well. Wow, don't you think that's it? Immediately bots are going to fly into a frenzy at that moment as soon as the thing goes off, and if it happens, which Mr. Poe is saying, yeah, it will be alright, which are the reasons why it is a simulation and you cannot stop it. So I'm just hoping that the exchanges are still alive. Now the first thing I want to say is that I really hope that this does not take place. But if it is a simulation attempt, and he knows that it is going to happen, then you might as well make a profit off of it, right? And if the exchanges are, then you need to have limit buy order sets at very cheap prices in case it does go very cheap prices, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, and any other coins that are in circulation are examples of what you need to have. I just want to make sure that the transactions are taking place online at this moment in time, where we may just get a lot of things at a low price in the event that this is the event that we have been discussing for years, and that is set to take place in the year later this year, then it is going to be extremely inexpensive. Okay, you guys, what I mean is that you should be ready to pack your bags, because